Alright, what's going on YouTube? What's going on Instagram? I am officially live on both. Alright, so this is BGS sub number 2. This is like 52 cards in a regrade or a reslab, or like 53 cards in a reslab. I don't remember. Just needed 53 or at least 50 cards to go in. And since we ran them back to back, the second one was a little lighter than the first one. So everything is here. There was only a couple doubles. They were Lucas Silvers, but those have been figured out. A couple bumps. Not a super high gem rate on this one, unfortunately. But some big bumps and some pretty cool cards gemmed. So I'm just gonna get started. If you're in this sub, make sure you DM me so I can ship tonight, or I can ship tomorrow when I ship out BGS sub number 3 to Beckett. So just go in order. This is I think one of the only 8.5s. The only 8.5. There's plenty of 9s and plenty of 9.5s, but this might be the only 8.5. Towns auto at a 75 from Lux. I'm surprised that this didn't gem. There's actually 2 Dynasty patch autos. These are typically not touched very much. You can actually see this isn't 0.5 away. 8.5 corners, that's rather surprising. So, Biggio Dynasty at a 10. This one is actually 0.5 away. Piazza Dynasty patch auto 5 of 5. I'm really surprised more of these, again, don't gem. But this might be one worth cracking and resubbing. Piazza patch auto out of 5. 5 stars not easy to grade, so this was rather, not necessarily surprising. It's in good shape, but 5 stars are not easy to grade. Bader 5-star orange auto, it's 5 of 5. So gold label. And then LT definitive, another, I think these are sealed as well, but I'm not 100% sure if this was sealed. 3 9s and a 9.5. LT patch auto with a purple or pink signature. And then Gypsy Queen JD Martinez jersey auto quad 9.5. What's up, guys? What's up? It's number 39 of 50. JD Martinez. Alright, so that was all the really thick stuff. Alright, moving on. Is it Jordan Groshans? 3 9s and a 9.5. Taylor Trammell. 3 9.5s and a 10. Gold. I thought this had a real shot. I mean, the corners on this aren't perfect. But I was surprised they got an 8.5. Mookie update gold rookie. 2 9.5s, an 8.5, and a 9. That's numbered 403 of 2014. Overall, did pretty well on Parker Meadows, but this was one of the only 9s. Green, unfortunately, I think it was the best one. But this is Cinema Podcast, I believe. 7 of 99. Quad 9.5, Parker Meadows. 9.510. Now that I look at this, that's actually a pretty generous auto because the auto doesn't look like it's a 10. Yeah, Bowman's been hit or miss. I mean, we had a 10-10 Casey Mize last sub, and then we get plenty of 9s. Parker Meadows, blue, 137 and 150. And then I'm really surprised that this 9. The 9 auto doesn't surprise me. It's not a 10 auto, but a 9 on this card. I mean, this card was super clean, but both of the subs that both of the cards that Dan subbed, he subbed this and a Vlad. They both 9'd, and I'm rather surprised by both. Arenado 3 9.5s and a 9, or 3 9s and a 9.5. 9.9 refractor rookie auto, 424 of 499. Oh, here's that Guerrero. Yeah, right here. 8.5 edges, 0.5 away. Oh, they all get put in plastic sleeves. I just don't sleeve them until the very end. But everything gets sleeved. I don't charge people for them. That just comes with the cost. You slab them, I'll put them in cases, but I keep them out to show them so there's not as much glare. This is how Beckett sends them, and I show them like this, and then I put them in sleeves. Tulo 9510, but again, like 10 auto, like some of the stuff they got the 9 auto has better autos than some of these 10 autos. But Tulo 95 Topps Chrome Rookie Auto. Otani Topps New Era. This is Pop 2, I believe. And I think it has the highest subs because I think the other one has 395s and a 9. I think this is RB Collects who has this one. Otani rookie. Alright. And we got 4 of these. I sent in 3 and someone else sent in 1. Mine were all 9s before. And I was able to bump one of them. It was a surface clean, so that actually I think it went down. This is the Cinema Podcast. This is another one of mine, same grade as last time, 8.5 surface. And then again, here's the one I was able to bump, or maybe it was the other one. I don't remember. I'll have to check my list. But one of them was able to bump. So sent in 3 of them, and one of them bumped. If you saw my story right around the time this sub went out, you actually saw that I picked this up the day I sent it off to Beckett, and it was a 9. It had 395s and an 8.5 surface. It had a little bit of an auto mark on the back, and I was able to clean it up and bump it. So this was definitely one of my favorite grades. I mean, I had a couple 9s as well, but being able to bump this and a Luka Silver was pretty cool. So Steph Curry Galactic. I wasn't expecting this to 9.5, but at least a 9 is pretty good. This is Tojo's. Tony hit this in a break. Wasn't super optimistic that this would gem, but it's in decent shape, and now it kind of avoids, if he sells it, it kind of avoids, hey, this card was damaged, I want to return it when it's such a big card. I think the last one did 862 at bids. Trae Young Prime Silhouette, 3-color at a 25. Pretty good looking card. This was Buffalo Cards. Wasn't optimistic that the auto would 10. I'm not sure Trevor was either, but quad 9s is, I mean, that corner definitely looks a lot wider than I ever remember it. But I know there was something really close to the auto. Like there's a really, really light scratch right by the auto. So I wasn't able to remove all of the scratches. I mean, it's got a little bit on there, and I can't remove everything. But 9.9 on that. This I actually pulled right before the sub out of one of my Optic first off the line boxes. Shea. Again, the auto is better than some of the 10 autos in here, but it is what it is. Shea 959, Optic rated rookie auto. This was Tojo's. This was pulled in the 6-box Optic first off the line break. Again, I mean, I wish I had some of these 10 autos still out to be able to show you. Like, I have. Where is this a 9 auto? Is it this? This little thing right there, I guess? I mean, I don't know. But quad 9.5s. Elia Kobo. I knew the centering on this wasn't great. We talked about this. It's centered top left, so it's pushed up, which is pretty consistent with a lot of the Optic this year. These are not easy grades. Luka, 9, 8.5, centering, 9.5, corners and edges, and a 9 surface. It's 58 of 99. We actually have another one of these going out in BGS sub number 2 or 3, which goes out tomorrow. This is Tojo's Trae Young Optic Orange 395s and a 9. 9 centering. Hit this the other day. It's 193 of 199. What's the matter? Oh, you want to see it? I don't know where it's at. Hold on. There's not very many cards. It's right here. Here you go. Someone wanted to see this, so I'm just re-showing this. Watani 9.5. So, and then last but not least, this was Tony's as well. Quad 9.5 Luca. Centering's a little better on this compared to some of the other ones. So, Quad 9.5 Luca rated rookie. Probably a pop 1 for now. I can't imagine there's too many of these in there. So, I think that was kind of the goal we talked about with this, was trying to gem this and be one of the first to market. All right, this was actually bumped. This was an 8.5. It was an 8, an 8.5, a 9, and a 2 9s. So I think this might have bumped from an 8 to an 8.5, and corners or centering bumped 0.5. And it was also in an old Beckett label. So I cracked it. I mean, not really a whole lot you can do on a 2001 paper card as far as like cleaning. So I'm not really taking any credit for this. This is just a new grade, and it did bump 0.5. So cool to see that. Brady Victory 2000, 3 9s and an 8.5. Pretty good shape, but again, tough to jam. Super disappointed in this one. 0.5 away, Luis Robert. 21 of 25, best of 18, atomic auto. So, really wish this would have jammed. This is a cool looking card. But 0.5 away, edges and centering. So, and I mean, it all depends on the grader, realistically. So, this could definitely be quad 9.5. So that might be a bump candidate. Nico, I think is it Horner? Not 100% sure on this. 9.5, 10. I think there's a couple of these going out in sub number 3 as well. But quad 9.5s. Good looking card. This was mine. Tried to bump this. Ooh, my light died. Whoa. See how long this lasts. This might go to PSA. 2 9.5s, a 10, and an 8.5 centering. 9-10 Giannis auto. I think this is better subs on 2 than it was before, but still did not bump. So disappointing. I'll have to check on the previous label. This was mine. 8.5 Surface. I've not had much luck with the Mojo autos this year. I mean, we had the Luca last time. Did not do very well. It was an 8. So I'm not sure where that like discrepancy comes in, but Wendell Carter Mojo auto at a 25. This was graded. I don't remember who subbed this. I have 200 cards going out for BGS sub number 3, so I don't remember these. But this will be sent back to Beckett. This is chipped. So I don't know if you guys can see that. YouTube and Instagram, but this is chipped. So it will be recased for free. But it is chipped. Unless the person doesn't want it fixed. But I don't think that they would not want it fixed. But I took pictures of it, and I will send it to my BGS rep, and I will get it fixed. So there's that. I sent in 2 of these. They are both mine. Red, white, and blue Lucas. 8.5 surface, 9 corners, 9.5 centering and edges. And then I was lucky enough to get one of them to gem. 2 3.95s and a 9 edges. And then it might be. If this is BGS sub number 2, only one person sent one in. So I believe this might be yours, Matthew. 395s and a 9, 8 in silver. I believe this is Cinema Podcast. 395s and a 9, 8 in green. A lot of the Prism stuff we sent in wasn't in pretty good shape. Quad 95 Trier. Pink Pulsar, 21 of 42. Good looking card. I think this is Pop 1. Quad 95 True Gem. How do you know if there's two of the same card but two different people? Well, it typically doesn't happen. The only card it's happened with so far has been Trout Updates and Lucas Silvers, and I've taken pictures and find differences between them and send them to both of the people who are sending them in. But in this next sub, there's multiple doubles, but I'm sending in 2 100 card orders. We're going to hit 200 cards. So it just, like I'll show you. It's really easy. It just takes, it takes a little bit of work, but like with the silver prisms this year, there's like, let me see if I can find them. Here you go. Real quick. There's dots, right? So like each prism has like bubbles on the top of the card, and they're all different. It's like a snowflake, lol. Like you have bubbles on the card up here, in this second row. See that? So what you do is you just take pictures of each person's, and you differentiate like whose is who based on those bubbles. So when they come back, you just match up the picture to the bubbles. It's really easy. It's not too hard. It gets a little more complicated if you have 10 different people sending in the same card and there's only one of each. But like last time, somebody sent in 3, somebody sent in 2, and somebody sent in 1. So it wasn't too bad. Just a little bit more work. Now, this was Mark's, so definitely would not have gotten a 9.5 Surface. I don't know if you guys saw this last time. It's in my story highlight. But there were some serious marks here and some serious marks here. It got cleaned up. Unfortunately, it did not do well with the corners. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. Apparently, my Do Not Disturb does not work. I'm not sure as to why that seems to have that problem. I apologize, Instagram. But there were some serious marks here, some serious marks here. Those got removed. But we were a little worried about the corner. I'm surprised it's an 8.5. And I'm surprised the edges are a 9. I thought this would be 3 9.5s and a 9. So a little bit under. Might be worth another shot, but I'll have to look. So 9-10 Nick Chubb. This one, I don't know if I posted pictures of this. This belongs to the Real Sports Palace. This is an awesome grade. This card took me 20 to 25 minutes to clean. The acetate cards are impossible to clean. They're so scratched up as is. So cleaning this was an absolute nightmare. So to see it get an 8 surface with the scratches that it had on it when I got it is awesome. So 9-10, I am definitely cool with this. So 9.5 centering, 9.5 corners, 8 surface, 10 edges. And I talked to Real Sports Palace about this. And I know he was pretty happy with this grade. So great card. And a fair grade. I don't ever think this card will gem, but at least you can sell it now as a 9. So pretty strong grade. So this next card belongs to Tojo, who takes the Browns in pretty much all of my breaks. And we were talking about this the other day. I'm fairly confident that every Mayfield that he has pulled for me that we have sent in has gemmed. Contenders Red 9.5. Prism Mojo Auto or Prism Blue Shimmer at a 25, 9.5, 10. Pen Pals Gold 9.5, 10. Certified at a 25, 9.5, 10. Origins Auto at a 49, and now this. Real Sports Place. Oops, sorry. I don't know. He's gotten. Some of them have been fair and strong grades, and some of them I think he's gotten a little lucky on. But Mayfield Optic Elite Series 9.5, 10 rookie auto. This was pulled out of the first off the line boxes. It's 27 to 50, so clean looking card. But another 9.5, 10 for my man Tony on that. So Super clean. Ink Chasers NY sent in a couple Josh Allens. Did fairly well. Kind of asked me if I think they should go to BGS or PSA. I don't think this will PSA 10. That was kind of my reasoning. I was like, I don't think the auto's a 10, but it's worth a shot, but I don't think this is a PSA 10. PSA 10 doesn't let corners slip through, hardly ever. It's rare if I have luck with slipping corners through that are 9s, and this corner is not good. So I got a 9 corners. I don't think this will PSA 10, so I think this is probably going to stay a BGS 959. He did pretty well overall. This was definitely the worst grade. You'll see the next ones here in a second. I looked at these cards quite a bit, and I'm not really sure where this 8 surface comes in. He sent in a couple of these, so I genuinely have no idea why this has an 8 surface. Yeah, I'd have to really look at it, but 9.9 on that. But he did manage to score 2 solid grades right there. 9.510 base and 9.510 variation. So Ink Chasers New York was able to get 2 gem Josh Allen contenders autos. Those have got to be pretty solid cards right now. So now he's a Bills fan. He sent me a ton of them to grade. There's a couple that went to PSA, a couple in sub number 2. I don't think he's selling any. At least he hasn't told me he is, but pretty cool there. A couple more, like some fuzz or something. I think this is M&M's 121 sports cards. Kevin Knox silver 395s and a 9. These belong to Luca. Is his name? I think it's Luca, not Luka. He had 2. Kevin Knox Prism Green Pulsar out of 25. This card is beautiful. Beautiful. Such a great looking card. 9.5 on everything except surface. Got a 10. I mean, this card was in pristine shape. So good to see those there. When did I ship these out? 7 days ago, a week ago. They went to BGS last Thursday or last Friday. Another one for Luca was Kevin Knox Prism Mojo Luck of the Lottery. Minsky, yours aren't I don't even think yours came today. I'll DM you. Shoot me a DM. But yeah, it's 5 business days. Just like BGS sub number 3 is 5 business days. Kevin Knox Quad 95 Luck of the Lottery Mojo. Big fan of the Mojos. Again, we've done pretty well on the non-autoed Prism stuff. It's like the Mojo Prism autos that I seem to not have much luck with. Wrapping it up, we did have some pretty cool stuff. This was definitely one of them. Kennedy, my man Ken, Chi-Town Sports Cards, 9.510. Tier 1 is not easy to grade. It's similar to 5-star. These are tough grades. Derek Jeter, Quad 9.5, Topps 2018 Tier 1 Talent, Silver Ink, Derek Jeter. What a beautiful card. Such a cool card. This was, he only said in 1, but it was definitely worth it. And then the final card, we did manage to get 110, 185 and 110, and it was this. Walker Buehler, Topps Chrome Rookie Auto, 1010. Unfortunately, it did not black label, but Buehler Topps Chrome. This is PSA Sports Cards. This was sealed from Topps, so good to know you can still 10 cards or get 10s when they're still sealed. So definitely cool to get. That's 2 subs in a row with 10s. The first one had 100 cards. This one had 52 or 53 cards, but that was, again, 2 subs in a row with 10s. So, and then we had that. These are probably some of my favorite ones. We did really well with Knox stuff. The next sub, BGS sub number 3, goes out tomorrow. Then the next sub will go out on Wednesday, the 20th. So those are the next couple subs. Is anybody in here that missed their stuff that wants to see it? I will happily show them for Instagram. But YouTube, for now, that is all I got. Peace.